Brooke wanted me to put this mic underneath my shirt. I said, no, I'm gonna be comfortable. If it's my channel, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm not fronting. Bam. What up, guys? It's James again, and welcome back to my channel. I've said that quite a few times. I've tried to make a few comeback videos, and they just never made it through production. By that, I mean I didn't edit them. I wanted to address a few things today. I am starting my channel back up. It never went anywhere, but I stopped uploading. It was a whole thing. I was working a lot with awesomeness, doing a lot of projects. Look for Zach and Mia to come out at some point. It's been made public for a while, but I have never answered the actual question. But Nina and I did break up. It's always hard. Breakups are always hard. I'll say this to all the people who are asking who broke up with who. It's none of your damn business. We don't hate each other. If you're going through a breakup, my advice is to unfollow them on all social media platforms so that you can move forward with your life. Let that person live their life and yada, yada, yada. I'll try and keep this simple because there's a lot of things you can say about breakups, but it came down to it was just healthier for us both. We don't hate one another. We still have a lot of respect for one another, but at the end of the day, it was just healthier for us to be apart. So after a breakup, I usually go and just try and do my thing. You know, focus on myself, heal. I'm very aware of my relationships when it comes to girls, and I usually try and keep a distance with girls at that point. As most of you guys know, my life is just a comedy, right? But that being said, like when you get out of a relationship and you go back to being single, you're going into a different world. All your relationships change. You're no longer a person that's in a relationship to all of the people of the opposite sex. I mean, I don't even know if that's okay to say these days because now it's so, we're so kosher with the lingo. All your relationships change with girls. And I'm doing this from my point of view because I'm a guy that likes girls. I'm not being homophobic, I'm not being sexist, I'm just saying I'm into girls, I'm telling it from my point of view. Good? Good. All right, moving forward. So when you get out of a relationship, there's this like, everything changes with the girls that you know, because if one of them was kind of like liking you and then now they know that you're single, you know, you just don't know how it's gonna go or if you're gonna be treated differently, right? And any new girl that you meet, you're now single. So I'm very careful when I get out of a relationship because I'm not trying to jump back into anything. And after breakups, like there's that mourning period where you're just like, okay. And after breakups, I'm not the type of person to just jump back into something. It's gotta take time for me. I usually just focus on myself. Like I'm not trying to be with anybody else. I'm trying to work, put my head down and get my done. For me, I usually keep my distance from women because it can just get complicated really fast. You're hanging out with somebody, all of a sudden you get the vibe that they like you and you're like, okay, do I talk to this person about it? What if they really don't like me? What if they do like me? But then I say something and then it becomes more awkward. You know, the awkward meter goes up. I don't know if I'm making any sense here. So basically, after you get out of a relationship, you know, you create an identity with that person. You gotta adjust to getting back to yourself, you know, like what you do. And so for me, I usually like stay away from women. I'm not trying to jump back into anything. I'm not trying to get into any awkward situations and things like that because things get sticky real fast. That being said, I usually hang out with dudes or lesbians. Now, I'm not making this thing about like sexist or gays, whatever. I'm saying that like I know that I'm not attracted to dudes and it's not gonna be a thing. And I know that a lesbian's not attracted to me and that's not gonna be a thing. So I felt very comfortable talking to lesbians. I vibe with that. I still like talking to women. Like there is just something that's like, you know, you talk to dudes. Not saying that dudes can't be sensitive, don't make it like that. I'm just saying like there's just something about like talking to women that's nice. And a lesbian I don't have to worry about. That being said, I got into a really awkward situation because my life is a comedy and this is what happened. So every once in a while I try to go through all my DMs and respond to you guys. This girl DMs me and she said, hey, I really love your page. I'm a lesbian, so I'm not hitting on you, just wanted to say much love. And I was like, that's awesome, like so cool. So we've been following each other for a while. I'm out at a bar for my friend's birthday Cafe, and this girl is actually bartending there. She says, hey, I know you. And I was like, why? How do I know you? I recognize you. And she goes, we've been following each other on Instagram for a long time. I was like, that's awesome. So she DMs me that night, says, hey, it was great to meet you. I would love to hang out. I live in Glendale, hit me up. I was like, cool, safe. She gave me her number. I texted her, I said, hey, it's James, what up? She's like, cool. Everything was chill. So we start texting, because I'm thinking, this girl's a lesbian. There is no problem with this, right? It's not gonna be an issue. This is great. I found a lesbian that I can talk to. I like texting people, seeing how their day is, because that's part of a relationship, right? Like, you get used to that. It's nice. It's nice to know. It's nice to talk to people, see how the day is going, not make it all about you. So I'm texting this girl like whenever, just doing my thing. Like, how's your day going? Telling her like, wow, like that pic's awesome. Like, you looked really good in that pic. Things like that. Things that you would say to a person when you're not thinking that they are actually taking it in a certain way. So this goes on for like a week. I'm texting this girl all the time. She's like, hey, text me in the morning. I'm like, sure, why not? New best friend. Everything's good. I come into the office at Awesomeness TV and I talk. Brooke Berry is one of my best friends. We talk about everything together. Also a lesbian. As you can see, there's a pattern here. Not making it a gay thing. Again, so comment trolls, go fuck yourself. I'm telling Brooke, I'm like, you know, breakups are always hard, and Brooke always, she checks on me and she's like, hey, like, how you doing? Are things good? Like, Brooke checks on me. That's why I love her. She's always checking on me, like, how you doing? Like, are you seeing anybody? Are you going on dates? I was like, nah, I'm staying away from women. I'm being healthy. I'm getting my shit done. But I am talking to a lesbian, and it's awesome because like there's no sexual tension. I'm chilling. I don't have to worry about what I say to this chick, and like she's so down to earth. So I'm bragging to Brooke, saying like, this is awesome. I'm in a good place. So I'm on my way home, and this chick texts me like normal, and she's like, how was your day? I said it was great. She goes, what'd you do? I said I went to work at ATV and do some interviews for a project that I worked on. It was a good day. So then she texts me and says, yeah, I saw you worked on a project with I'm not gonna mention his name, Jerry. We're gonna call this guy Jerry. He's a very good friend of mine. I was like, wait, how do you know Jerry? She goes, oh, I went on a few dates with him and then I never heard from him again. I'm in my car. First of all, I don't condone texting and driving. I was using talk text, if that makes anybody feel better. But when I saw that thing come down, you know, like it's the little notification when your GPS is on and it comes down, and I saw I went on a few dates with him, my heart just dropped. I was like, oh no, what have I done? Hold up, you're a lesbian. So let me explain what happened. By the way, my world is just turned upside down at this point. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened. My dumbass had thought that the girl that DM'd me and given me her phone number was the girl that I talked to at the bar that night. This was not that girl. This was a different girl that had the same damn name and the same profile picture as the girl that I was talking to, but this girl was straight, and not only was she straight, she had been on dates with one of my best friends. How does that happen? Not only am I not talking to a lesbian girl, I have been pouring my soul to a straight girl who had been on dates with my friend, and then he never talked to again. I felt like I'd been violated because I'm just like throwing things out there like, oh, you look good today. Like, your outfit's on point. Like, wow, you're really beautiful in that picture. Like, and I'm just like, every text message that I've sent this girl is going through my head. And I'm just like, I still haven't talked to the girl because I don't even know. How do you explain that to somebody? I'm thinking like, there's no way this girl's ever gonna believe me. But the point is, my life is so weird. The most random things happen to me. And this is what my channel is going to be about. It's going to be about my life. So I'm back, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I appreciate all of you guys sticking with me through everything. And if you were following me for Nina and Randa, they're not going to be on my channel anymore. I wish them the best. We still have a lot of love for each other. So if that was the case, unfollow me. I'm not offended. I'm really not. But this channel is going to be about my life and the crazy shit that happens. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If not, I don't give a damn. Comment below what your favorite part of the story was, or something like this has happened to you, because like that can't be the only one that like crazy shit happens. But thank you guys, love you. James out.